Blessings and respect, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of the 87641 Review Show with your host, Mark Brown, here in the building. Today, we're talking about, it's very dancehall centric this episode today. Today, we're talking about Spice and Vybz Kartel. Spice paying a conjugal visit to Vybz Kartel. Not in the way that you might think, though. It's a brand new video by the two, a follow up of their Billboard smash Ramping Shop. The video come out late. We're going to talk about that. And also, Alkaline has stirred up more controversy again. This time, deciding to go after one bounty killer. And you know, say anywhere involved in killer, we're involved with like a tracing and like a this and that. So, get into that and some other little tidbits will go on the week of in this week within the Jamaican entertainment world. But first off, so personally speaking, this is for my own, isn't it? Because here and there working on this and that over the year, and even the time that I've been off while kind of trying to get my feet wet. So basically, dancehall this year has been a drag. Let's just call it what it is. I can't even name a two song right now that me hear this year that I really like. You see me? Because dancehall has taken such a. I mean, the good thing about dancehall this year is that we see more dance songs and them things there. So a little positive vibe are developing of the thing. But there's not many songs where, me listen and me say, oh, so me I feel that song, yeah. You see me? Like that song, yeah, really draw me. Want to replay it over and over and over again. Well, sure enough, this week, or actually Sunday gone, I decided I saw this new thing with Spice and Vybz Kartel, and everybody raving about this new video. So I said, all right, let me take a look and see what this song and video is all about. Boy, I'm not lie. That song is called Conjugal Visit. It's a song which was originally done 5 years ago, according to Spice. That was done right after Ramping Shop was released, actually, but it was never released. It was kind of thrown away in a sense, kind of buried under the dirt, proverbial dirt. And Spice decided to, revive it, resurrect it, and bring it back and thing. And so they released it. It's part of our upcoming project, the Summer Like It project, EP, I believe. And it, not lie, it shot. It really shot. Like, we listen to this song, and remember Ramping Shop. Ramping Shop was the biggest song, 2008 and most of 2009. Biggest song. You understand? The chemistry with the two of them have is like arguably one of the best, if not the best, dancehall song about sex. Because we all know that the song's about sex. Because it's very raunchy, very hardcore, cause a lot of controversy, get banned off the radio, all sorts of things, trouble with Neo's people them because it did play upon the Miss Independent rhythm and all kind of things. But a long time the people them that want if them are gonna do a sequel. So, when this come up, I'm sorry, I'm create and the video shot. So basically Spice, she's laying in the bed, all not like Spice have a body there when we make yo. That have a body make it go all crazy like yourself in the bedroom. Like your hormones peak, want explode like say one of them big volcanoes, right? So she did it, and she yearned for Cartel, and the Cartel obviously is not the real Cartel in this case because in terms of who's playing him in the video, because obviously he's locked away right now on a murder rap. So playing Cartel is the Cartel lookalike. Now everybody see this Cartel lookalike. I'm not like it look very much like him look like a young Addy with bleach. Because Cartel gain a little weight. This man look a little bit skinny and everything, But this lookalike look really legit. You see what I say? You would have swear say it's him. And everything, the bleaching, the tattoo, them, everything just look legit. So you see me, Spice a yearn for him in the jail cell, I think about him girl. And Spice now make a call down to Horizon and say Horizon Remand Center for those who don't know, and say, wow, is the visit approved? And for those who don't know what a conjugal visit is, it's basically a visit where you get to spend hours, if not even longer, with somebody who is in jail and get to spend some intimate time with them, but it has to be approved, of course, by law enforcement. So get approved. She go down there and all sort of things go on. Me say, if you ever see the movements for Spice and make another video there, she'll wind up herself to getting all crazy over him. And Cartel's vocals and her vocals are just on point. You don't feel at any point in the song like one overpower the other, or you see me, it feels just like Ramping Shop from a chemistry standpoint, from a perspective where you feel like the two of them dead when you listen it. When Ramping Shop they come out, a lot of people they think say Spice and Cartel did do it for real. That they did them there for real. You understand what I say? It was that convincing and it made you want to listen over and over again and play it in your bedrooms, the freaky deaky behind the sheets, you understand? So that come now, and there's visions, there's scenes where Spice in the jail cell with Cartel and wine for all sort of things, and the lyrics, boy, I can't even repeat some of the lyrics. The lyrics hard to the core. That's how I can say, hard to the core. The two of them, expressing their love for each other, how much they want to get intimate with each other and thing. And it's a really well put together video, concept, and song. The song itself is really, really good. I think, to me, it's the best dancehall song of the year by far, as I said before. There hasn't been much out there that really has appealed to me. But this song puts all the elements together in one, where you have the lyrical content. You don't know, say, Spice is one of the baddest female DJs ever, because she has pure lyricist. She's not afraid to go to certain levels in order to promote her team. And of course, Cartel is arguably the greatest lyricist in dancehall. So you put those two things together, you're obviously going to get a hit. But it's just how they make it so convincing to the listener that, say, you would have things to them there that them have a little fling with each other. You see what I say? Like, you really feel the passion, you feel the emotions in the song, and you have to give credit where credit is due. As I said before, the song is coming on Spice's upcoming, something like EP. Going to be, I think, like that immediately going to get people to want to buy her project, and it's a really well put together song. I think I can't give it anything less than an A. It's really well done, and props to them for it. You can see the video on World Star Hip Hop. I believe it had something like 2 million views in 24 hours. That for sure the pulling power, and easily makes Spice right now the hottest female DJ in the business, and she has for a while, because not many others are really doing much, and she's out there still putting her thing out there. So I like it, get all sorts of views and all sorts of ratings, and she have other songs out there right now. But this song right now for me, going to run dancehall for a little bit, because the two will really put together something where people are going to vibe to it on a different level. So big up to Spice and Cartel for that song there, for dusting that song there off and giving it to the masses, and the masses use it to operate that. No, we go to ongoing little bit of beef. Some beef are cook right now in the industry, as usual. We're getting to sting time. It's early November, it's war season, people are going to call each other out. There's one in particular where I'm saying Ganguli. I'll try beef with the mark over the puppy tail thing, which the puppy tail dance with the girls and the way they mimic like them or wind themselves like them are puppy and all sorts of things. But no, Alkaline come out in a song called Anywhere We Go, which is basically a galley thing, right? It's a song where he basically just prop up himself and prop up himself to the ladies. But in one part of the song, like maybe the 30-35 second mark, Alkaline make a reference and say something to the effect of, after me and a girl clone like Bounty and expletive footer hype, basically called footer hype, questioning him sexuality. You see me? So him said that now, and all sort of here. The song is produced by ZJ Chrome, and Bounty, when he heard of this, went on Twitter and went on a full-scale rant. Him say, ZJ, biased towards the Gaza from long time, even though Alkaline isn't a Gaza artist really, but still, him biased towards the thing, and how could you promote all of this and Ray, And Footer's response was kind of hilarious. First of all, him say he must be hottest thing in dancehall right now. So of course, Alkaline I go call him. Footer just hype. Well, Footer hype. The name really rings true. But even more so, him say, a freak like that, and call him a freak. Say, him setting a bad example. Say him is a cartel copycat and all. The usual accusations about Alkaline and them thing there. And why would I want to follow such a creature? That's basically what I'm saying about Alkaline. So Alkaline now come back on an interview, radio interview on Friday, and say how it wasn't really meant to be a diss song. As I said, it was a galley song that he made, for the ladies and for the guys, them were, have them bag of girl and things. And he basically said that, well, say if they want to take it like this, they take it like this. But bounty this me how much times? Why should I? Why shouldn't I come back? He also made a point that the elders love this the youths them and them things. So, we shouldn't diss them back because them are elders and they set the trend. So automatically whatever they say goes. Well, him saying run by a different code and nothing can diss anybody he feel like. So if it's bounty, it's bounty, and him feel like bounty disrespect him, and him say put a love on and disrespect people and them back and accusing him of this and that and not rating his music and all sorts of things. No, personally speaking, this is Alkaline, you couldn't have chosen a more say when you're war with bounty, so when you call out bounty name, you have to be prepared for the most intense battle because nobody traces better and nobody is more skilled at the art of war than Bounty Killer. We've seen this from the 90s with Beanie Man and them. So if you have got this Bounty Killer, you're going to call him to the carpet, you have to make sure you bring a lunch, dinner, every single meal where you can bring because Bounty Killer is not going to relent. Remember, Bounty has people from Alkaline from last year. He might say, he might lead the youths astray, bleach out himself and freak out himself and just leading Jamaica down the wrong path. Similar to what I said about Tommy Lee, when him and Tommy Lee was going at it, but the whole demon thing. So basically said that no, and now his fans have been advocating for a boycott of his music because them saying, him all about the place. I make these kind of music that are leading kids to do the wrong things, that are leading other people to do the wrong things, that are promoting highly hardcore sexual stuff that a lot of people not into. Everybody remembers the whole Batty Wash line. Like we don't need to go over that. But yeah, so you have to bring a full package. Would I like to see them clash? Personally speaking, I don't even think Bounty Killer should give him the time of day. You see what I say? Like why? Why bother even listen to a man like that? I say he's not on your level. He's never been on your level. So it just makes no sense to go in that. Remember the whole Tommy Lee thing himself, basically that he's a big man and again him don't clash little boys in the business. That's basically what I'm saying about Tommy Lee, that him now wasting time for that. Alkaline just coming at the thing. Yes, he's hot now. Yes, a lot of people rate him and a lot of people think him lyrical and this and that. I personally don't think he's as great as everybody says he is. But I look at this and I say, boy, you have to be really careful when they call out a man like that, Unless you have serious credibility to your thing like years of hits and thing like Kartel, like Vado, like people like that, where you can say, if them this bounty, yeah, would I look like say, yeah man, it's sort of be really nice, good back and forth between two people who know how to do it, you understand? But in Alkaline's case, it just a come up, so if I'm Alkaline, you have to be, I understand say, when I say about how, him can't just take this just because a man, is an elder in the game, but himself to show him respect though, same way to Bounty, because Bounty pave the way for him and every other young artist in a dancehall music. But would I like to see it happen? I'd think if Bounty, decides to answer, sure, but it depends. Bounty now Bounty does respond to any little thing still, but I would like to think that one song won't just get him out there and record a bag of diss tracks at him and thing. But we'll see. I would personally like to see it happen. The dancehall community, I think, would be intrigued by something like that. As for the whole foot hype thing, boy, I don't know, but the whole thing is crazy. You know, everybody getting on foot ahead because of the Aishana situation and capitalizing on that. But it's only benefited his career and Aishana's career because Aishana getting, you know, anytime we call a foot name, we call Aishana name. And I remember the other day seeing Aishana in a very provocative outfit where she was wearing this non costume. She come out at line full black and she talking about put up to leave her alone in the name of Jesus and all sorts of things. And then she reveal it and she now wear nothing. She now wear no panty or nothing. She just have on this full black thing, this little skimpy thing. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Like, oh God, like man just a Jew seeing that. You understand? So crazy vibes. So yeah, you know, some little tidbits that go on over the week. No, I don't know if you guys have seen this picture of Ja Vinci, you know, the former Cartel's former protege, Ja Vinci. Him apparently, there's a picture of him and his daughter, his young daughter, and the two of them kissing each other on the lips. Now, normally you would not think anything of it, obviously. As a man and him daughter, you know, them are going to spend some quality time together and him show him love to his daughter. But a lot of people online made a big fuss at this for whatever reason, talking about how you know, Ja Vinci go too far and it look away and reality and isn't me I say like all sort of negative comments and make it sound like it's some perverted thing. And really and truly that's it's ridiculous. I just don't know where any of that came from. I think it's backwardness from some people in our circles back home. And it is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's him daughter. What you expect the man to do? Like, it's him daughter. Any man would do that. Please. You know what I say? Like, a father-daughter bond is very strong. Everybody loves say, you know, mother-daughter thing is the best. But father and daughters have a great relationship too. You know, the good fathers, the man, that Vinci has always, you know, from what has been said, been a good father. So you see me? It's just him and him daughter show love to each other. Some the ignorance just need to stop in a Jamaica one time. Also, Anita Antoinette is the Jamaican who is on The Voice. She is now heading to the live shows, which begin next week on The Voice. Congratulations to her. She beat this country singer Craig Wayne Boyd performing Magic's Rude in the last show, which by the way got her to the top of the iTunes reggae charts. Congratulations to her. So she's on the live show. Let's see how far she can go and see if she can make it 2 in 3 years for Jamaica and Jamaican singers. And also me here say this little thing say Lime take over Flow. So you know, Lime, of course, one of the bigger telecommunications companies, taking over Flow, who is celebrated by some or said by some to be the best company in as far as, you know, cable, internet, and them thing there. Person for $3.2 billion. That's Columbus. Columbus, of course, is the mother company of Flow. Columbus International, I believe their name is the company. It's first of all, it shocked me because we don't know. It Flow was going so good and everything, and I guess because Lime saw Digicel take over Telstar, which is, you know, the other cable company, the biggest cable company other than Flow, and Sportsmax, you know, the Jamaican pay-per-view sports channel. I guess they had to make it a reactionary move. But boy, I don't know, a lot of people lose off on Lime, you know, a lot of people lose off on Lime. I know people who, you know, have had recent issues, customer service issues with Lime and thing because the people them take too long to fix this and fix that and all sorts of things. It's a crazy thing, man. It definitely takes away some of the competition and makes it, you know, strictly a Lime versus digital thing. I would like to see where it goes from here with that, but it's a big move. Everybody I talk about it back home. I tell me, say, oh, could Lime take over Flow and Flow better than Lime with this and with that and all sorts of things. But we'll just have to see where it goes, you know. I guess maybe Lime is trying to make it a monopoly, trying to drive each other out of the business. But who knows? It's gone crazy. So yes, that is all for another episode of the 876-411 Review Show. You can catch this episode on the 876-411 website. By the way, we have some new things on the website, some changes made to the website. Big up Kemar the Chemist Scott, version will help redesign the website. You know, check out the chemist on Facebook and them thing there. Is we do some little revamping to the site, make it more, you know, easy to navigate. Isn't it more colorful? A little more better theme to it. So check out the website. You'll see, you know, some of these stories that I talked about, you'll see them on the homepage, the news page, and you can check out this episode on the review show and videos page. Also going to see Spice and Cartel's video for those of you who haven't seen what I'm talking about with that. You can check it out on that part of the page. So check out the website, new logo, new everything, shot. You understand? We have some other changes I'll make to it while we go along. But yeah, man, real thing is a really great look. And also, check out this new article that I came out with. It's in the Toronto Star, which is the biggest news publication here in Canada. It's about Canadian reggae music and how, you know, while Magic, as I alluded to before, you know, Magic, a Toronto band, going #1 with their reggae fusion hit. There are a lot of reggae singers here, and there's a reggae scene here that hasn't really gained much exposure. So check it out. It's on the Toronto Star website right now. As saying, I think the title is there's not much magic other than. Don't worry, I'll post the website. I will post the link to the article underneath this video, and you'll also see it on the 876-411 Twitter page, so you can read it. There's an interview with Expo Levi on there, so you can check that out. And yeah, give me your thoughts. So that's it for this episode. We'll see you next time. Peace.